Now we ask that you take out the green sheet. This is the course selection sheet for your freshman year. Please print your name, last name, first name, and middle initial on your sheet. You'll notice right next to where you put your name in, we also ask that your parents sign this sheet. This is required for all parents to sign these sheets before they're handed into the middle school counseling department. Right above on the top, it'll also show you the graduation requirements for the high school. We've already talked about those before, but you can look at those for future reference. Freshman year, the minimum credits that somebody can carry any year that they're here at the high school is 6.5 credits. That is the minimal amount of credits that you can take. We usually recommend 7 credits. 7 credits allows you to have a study hall both first semester as well as second semester. If you look at the middle of the page, this is where you're going to be writing in your course selections. The left of the page shows you where it says 9th grade, subject, physical education, etc. That is kind of a guideline for you. In the middle of the page, you'll notice that you'll have some classes already written in there for you. First aid and health is automatically on a freshman schedule. Citizenship area studies is also automatically on a freshman schedule. But there are some classes that you can choose what class you want to take. Physical education, if you look down below, you'll see that there is a box entitled Physical Education Options. We have 2 different classes that you can take. As a female, you could take Phy Ed female only class. So if that is a selection as a female that you would like to take, you can put that course number up in the block, in the column under course number for physical education. English, if you look at the English box, you'll see that there are options for English as well. If you feel that when it comes to your English class, that you might need more of a challenge than in a regular English class, you might want to consider accelerated English. Or, looking at the English that you're taking right now, if you feel that you struggle in that area, you may want to look at English Skills 1. Whatever English you decide upon, you need to make sure to put that course number in the column listed course number in the middle of the page for English. Math is also a class that you usually take your freshman year. There are math options that are listed below as well in the math box. Again, if you feel that algebra, the math that you're taking right now, that you need more of a challenge, then maybe geometry is something that you want to take. If you're in algebra right now, that might be a consideration. If you struggle in the math class that you're in right now, maybe you want to consider Algebra 1A. Again, you need to mark the course number to the math class that you decide upon in the column listed on the middle of the page. Science, like we said before, physical science is typically what all freshmen will take. We highly recommend it. You don't want to skip a year of science before going into biology. So typically, physical science is the only option you have. Write that name in the middle column, the course number, and the amount of credit that it is worth. With English, physical education, health, citizenship, area studies, math, and science all listed on your schedule at this point in time, you probably have 5 credits on your schedule at this point. That's good. That means that you have 2 credits left that you can take of elective course. All the elective courses are listed on this sheet. And you can look in the curriculum guide to see the description of each of the elective courses. What you want to make sure is that the elective courses that you choose add up to at least 2 credits. That way you'll have 7 credits total on your course selection sheet, and you will still have the availability of a study hall first semester as well as second semester. If you are the type of student that manages time very well, can do their homework at home, you can get things done on time, and you feel that you don't need a study hall, you could do an extra credit. Now there are 3 classes that need teacher signatures in order for, or teacher initials for verification that this is a proper class for you to be in. English, the English class, you need to have your English teacher actually initial that course so that we know that they approve that this is the right spot for you. Math is also that way too. We need your math teacher to initial next to in the right hand box to make sure that is a proper math course for you. And the other one is world language. If you're planning on taking Spanish or German, we need your world language teacher to initial that box to make sure it's the proper world language class for you. You'll notice on the right hand side that we also have an area for alternate elective classes. We hope that we can get you into the classes that you really want, but there might be for one reason or another, they may be full, or we might not be able to get you in there. So what we ask you to do is to write down three elective classes that you would choose if we can't get you into the classes that you want. So you need to give us 3 alternate elective classes. Please make sure to look at the bottom and notice that Monday, February 1st, we have 8th grade orientation at 6:30 at the high school auditorium. We highly recommend you and your parents come to that. And all of these green sheets have to be returned to your language arts teachers by February 8th.